you will not believe that this is an Arabian fragrance. If I spray this out and somebody asks me what are you wearing and I tell them it's an Arabian perfume, they will fight me. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bella and this is Bella's Perfume Diaries. If this is your first time of stumbling on this channel, Perfume Diaries is a series where we talk about perfumes, a sprinkle of beauty and lifestyle. So if this is the kind of content you like, please click that subscribe button and join the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in once again. On this episode, I'm going to be doing part 2 of Arabian perfumes that don't smell Arabian. Arabian perfumes that smell yummy. I did a part 1 of that video and I got a lot of comments on it. So it seems there are a lot of people that also share my worries with me. We all love Arabian perfumes. One of the reasons why I really love Arabian perfumes is because of the longevity of their fragrances, and they put so much effort in their packaging as well. But then when I noticed that most of their fragrances were oud, and surprisingly found the ones that were not wood, it was something that I was really happy to share with you guys, and a lot of you shared the same opinions with me. There were other people too that were fighting in the comments, and there were other people too that recommended. I got most of these fragrances and I'm going to be sharing them with you guys in this part 2. I said I was going to do a part 2 of this because I was still testing Arabian fragrances and still trying to find those hidden gems. There are so many beautiful hidden gems in Arabian fragrances that nobody knows about, because the ones that are mostly in the market are the ones that are oudi and the ones that probably gives Arabian fragrances a bad name. I'm going to be mentioning 10 more fragrances from these Arabian companies, which is part 2 of this video. If you did not watch part 1, I'm going to put a link up here so you can go ahead and binge watch. So without wasting much time, let's jump right into the video. The first one I'll be talking about is TASKEEN by Paris Corner. I love the color of this bottle. Like, you will not believe that this is an Arabian fragrance. If I spray this out and somebody asks me what are you wearing and I tell them it's an Arabian perfume, they will fight me. I have never seen any fragrance that smells like this before. Like, this fragrance smells like mango, straight up mango. That's what I get in this fragrance. But then you get some muskiness in the dry down, but when you spray this fragrance at first, it smells like a very realistic mango smell. Like, literally, I have never seen anybody make a fragrance smell like mango. It gives it this tropical fruity take on the fragrance. Very, very beautiful, really amazing, like a fresh mango smell. This smells very, very sexy on a woman. I'm sure you never thought that mango would smell sexy on you. Just try this fragrance. So that's TASKEEN by Paris Corner. The next one I'll be talking about is a masculine fragrance that does not smell masculine. Actually, this fragrance is duping a designer fragrance, or it smells very similar to a very popular female designer fragrance, and the fragrance I'm talking about is KISMET Men. This smells so classy, and look at the bottle. This fragrance smells really sexy. This fragrance smells very similar to Marc Jacobs Decadence. So just imagine that you never expected that this fragrance would smell like Decadence, because Decadence is a feminine fragrance and this is masculine. So how, like, make it make sense? I feel like I prefer this to Decadence. I don't know why, but there's something about it that makes me prefer this to Decadence. I feel that Decadence was a little bit too screechy for me, but this one seems like it's smooth and properly balanced. So just in case you don't know what Decadence smells like, I'll describe this fragrance as a green, musky, bitter fragrance. You smell a little bit of powdery notes in the fragrance. It is really beautiful. This is KISMET for Men by Alhambra, an Arabian company. So how does this fragrance smell like a designer fragrance? So a lady can use this fragrance, a guy can use this fragrance. This is the definition of a unisex fragrance. It's a very unique, beautiful, green, fresh green, bitter, musky, powdery fragrance. Really sexy and amazing. So that's KISMET for Men by Alhambra. Next one I'll be talking about is this one. I fell in love with it long time ago. Like, this one is called KARAAM. You will not believe what this fragrance smells like. This fragrance smells very similar to Libre Intense or Libre. This fragrance smells, I think it's between Libre Intense and Libre. I think it smells more like Libre Intense because this one is deeper. So this is like a very deep, sexy lavender and vanilla fragrance. And I think that this one has a little bit of sweetness in it. If you are a lady, you are looking for something sexy, something unique, something, you know, feminine, a very ultra feminine fragrance, get your hands on KARAAM. Such an amazing sexy fragrance. This is what you wear to date night. So I'm going to put the prices of all these fragrances. TASKEEN, I think TASKEEN is going for like 8k to 10k. KISMET is going for like 12k to 15k. KARAAM should be going for like 8k to 10k as well. It's really mind-blowing that these fragrances are like this pricey and they smell bomb ass and they last crazy. Like, where does it end? Arabian perfumes, Arabian fragrance companies, where does it end? Because you guys are giving it to us back to back to back. Next one I'll be talking about, which was highly requested by most of my subscribers, literally everybody, the whole internet were talking about this perfume, and that is AJWAD by the house of Lattafa. The funny thing is that I did not like this fragrance. I'm going to replace it with another one though, but I just wanted to quickly talk about it. This might be something that you would like. I don't know, is it just me, or this fragrance actually smells like Mancera's Roses Vanille? If you also smell Mancera's Roses Vanille, please let me know in the comment section. When I heard about this fragrance, they said it was a fruity explosion, a very fruity, sexy, ultra feminine fragrance, and truly you smell that fruity nuances in the fragrance. But to me, I smell more of the vanilla rose combo that Mancera has. And then there's something metallic about this fragrance that really puts me off. I don't know if that's what just made me not like the fragrance, or maybe because I'm used to that Mancera DNA and I'm just tired of that DNA. But overall, this is a very strong, confident, powerful, sexy fragrance. If you're a lady that loves very strong scents, it's very surprising that this fragrance smells very feminine and at the same time very powerful. It's the kind of perfume that commands presence. So this fragrance is really, really strong. If you don't love strong fragrances, stay away from this because this is really strong. Like, just smelling it from the cap, like, it's already too strong for me. This one will need like 2 sprays tops. If not, if you're doing 3, you want to choke somebody. So that's AJWAD by the house of Lattafa. Next one I really, really wanted to get is from the house of Haramain. I got the twin sister of this fragrance, which was JUNOON Noir, and I talked about it on my last episode talking about Arabian fragrances. And then I decided to get the sister. So that one is black in color and this one is white in color. This one is JUNOON Rose by the house of Haramain. This one goes for like 37 to 45k. It's said to be a dupe for Initio's Atomic Rose. I haven't smelled Atomic Rose before, so I don't know, but I'll describe this fragrance as a soapy rose floral fragrance. It's like a fresh rose fragrance that has this soapy quality like lingering around it. It's really beautiful, but to me, I prefer the JUNOON Noir to this. But if you love rose scent, you are really going to love this. This fragrance seems like a fragrance that is easily lovable. It's mass appealing. Everybody is going to love this fragrance. Such a pretty, girly, bridal, rose, soapy scent. Really amazing and unique as well. So this is JUNOON Rose by the house of Haramain. Next one I'll be talking about is Royal Blends KHALTAAT Al Arabia Royal Blends. This perfume is niche quality. This perfume smells really sophisticated, and it's not like other Arabian perfumes that you just spray and it's very linear. Like, this perfume transforms into different things. When you spray this fragrance at first, you smell this creaminess in the fragrance, like a very yummy, creamy smell, but then you now start smelling like floral nuances like floating around the fragrance, and then you start smelling some sweetness, and then when it dries down, you start smelling like this spiciness that is very classy, like this very classy, musky, spicy, really, really amazing. Like, Truly, this is royal blend. It just lived up to the name, royal blend. It smells really rich, smells very sophisticated, guys. If you're looking for a sophisticated scent that is feminine, floral, beautiful, gourmand, this fragrance is a mixture of all that. This perfume is really something. Properly blended. If I wear this out, you will not even know this is an Arabian perfume, because it is beautifully blended. Not just properly blended, but beautifully blended. Really, really amazing. So that's KHALTAAT Al Arabia Royal Blends. Get your hands on this if you're looking for something classy, sophisticated, niche quality. Another one I'll be talking about, which I really, really love. I've loved this one for the longest time, which is QASAMAT EBHAR by the house of Rasasi. I've really, really been loving Rasasi brand for the longest time. The first Rasasi brand I loved and tried was Rasasi Pour Home and Rasasi Tobacco Blaze. Also, I haven't tried Jasmine Whisk before. I would really love to try Jasmine Whisk because I've heard so much about it. But this one, if you haven't tried the Rasasi perfume before, you need to. This perfume smells so sophisticated. This fragrance is said to be a dupe for Fève Delicious by Christian Dior, and I've really, really been craving to get that fragrance, but it has been so scarce to get. And then when I heard this was duping it, I had to get it ASAP. And guys, I am in love. Like, see the dents I've pulled on this. I really love this fragrance. This fragrance is like a very creamy vanilla sophisticated fragrance. It has this sophisticated floral notes in it. You can hardly tell that it's an Arabian perfume. It's so soft, it's so subtle, but at the same time very sensual, very edible with the vanilla. Guys, this is really beautiful and properly blended. That's QASAMAT EBHAR by the house of Rasasi. The next one I'll be talking about, when I heard that this fragrance had marshmallow in it, I had to hop on it ASAP, and that is QHURAFI by the house of Lattafa. This is easily a very sweet, creamy marshmallow fragrance. You don't get a lot of marshmallow in this fragrance, but I feel that it's mixed into the fragrance and it just makes it smell very unique. So it's not like your typical sweet vanilla fragrance. The added marshmallow in it just makes it smell rich and soft. You know, when you are this kind of soft girl living the soft life, that's what you get in this fragrance. Like, this is such a sweet, cozy, yummy, amazing fragrance. I also have another fragrance that smells kind of similar to this, which is CARDIN Sacred. CARDIN is a Dubai company that usually makes bags. I think they make bags and belts, but then they decide making fragrances, and their fragrances are really amazing. I really love this. These two smell very, very similar, so it still has that sweet vanilla marshmallow vibes in it, but I feel that this one, in place of marshmallow, there's caramel in it. This one is so beautiful. If you need a sweet, yummy, creamy fragrance, get your hands on QHURAFI or CARDIN Sacred. You can never go wrong with any of these two. Really, really amazing. Next one I've been obsessed with is I Am Queen by the house of Lattafa. This fragrance is said to be duping EBHAR by JUNOON. I haven't smelled EBHAR before, but this fragrance smells really amazing. It also smells very similar to Goddess Bigal by Omar. I talked about it on my previous episode talking about Goddess. This smells like a musky, a very rich, musky, sweet fragrance. It really is amazing. You get this fruitness in the fragrance, but then surrounding this fragrance is a very rich, musky accord, which is really, really amazing. Like, so beautiful. If you want to smell confident, if you want to smell powerful, like a boss lady, but at the same time still smell very feminine and classy, get your hands on I Am Queen by Lattafa. You can never go wrong with this. I mentioned the last one. I'm going to quickly talk about this one. This is SHUYUKH by the house of Lattafa. So this is like a senior sister of this perfume, Choco Moss. I so much love this perfume, like literally obsessed. This is like my second bottle of this fragrance. It's a very easy going. I wear this fragrance to bed. Very easy going, subtle. Maybe if you want to wear a fragrance to stay at home, perfect for you. It's like a creamy chocolate vanilla fragrance, but this is like the senior sister of this. So this one too has that chocolate vibes, that creamy vibes. I have to get backups of this fragrance because it's so tiny. So if you need a bigger bottle of this, get your hands on that SHUYUKH by the House of Lattafa. Last fragrance I'll be talking about is FURSAN, FURSAN. This perfume smells really classy. The bottle is actually magnetic. This is said to be a dupe for Creed Aventus, but I feel that the pineapple in this fragrance is more amped up. It's more sweet compared to Creed Aventus. You still get that Creed Aventus DNA, but you get this pineapple, this sweet pineapple in the fragrance. Really, really amazing. Like so beautiful. Like, would you ever believe that something this good will come in this bottle? This is probably my favorite out of all of them. This is so beautiful, sophisticated, classy, and is unisex. So a guy can use this fragrance and rock it well. A lady can use it and smell sexy. So that sweet pineapple in the fragrance just makes it smell very yummy and beautiful, and the Creed DNA just comes out and makes it very sophisticated, classy, and rich. This is really, really amazing. And this perfume, you can get it for like 8 to 10k. I'd like these Arabian perfumes, it seems like I'm literally going to start switching from designer to Arabian, because these Arabian companies are just blowing my mind. You guys are gradually taking me away. You're gradually taking me away from my regular designer and niche fragrances. I really love what Arabian companies are doing, selling really amazing fragrances for less. Very classy fragrances for less. There are still some Arabian perfumes there that smell like wood that we really don't care about, so we are focusing on the ones that don't smell like wood. But if you want me to do classy Arabian fragrances that smell like wood, I think I have some Arabian fragrances that are wood, but at the same time they are mixed up with something else that just makes it very classy. Let me know in the comments if you would love to see that video, and I would hook you up ASAP. So those are my 10 Arabian fragrances that don't smell Arabian. I'm still going to be doing my research, trying out more Arabian fragrances, so maybe there would be a part 3 of this video, just maybe. If you have more to recommend, I'm open to recommend. Most of the fragrances I mentioned here were recommendations from my subscribers, so thank you guys for hooking a girl up. If you have more to recommend, please let me know in the comments. Don't just be taking, also give as well. Even if it's one that you tried and you were obsessed with, let me know in the comments. I'll really appreciate, and I'll really love to try it out. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of this episode. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel. Don't just come and enjoy, don't just come and view and go. Subscribe. That is the way of showing your appreciation for me going all out to find these amazing perfumes for you. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video as well, and I'd love to connect with you in the comment section. Thank you guys for tuning into Bella's Perfume Diaries. I'll be seeing you on my next episode. Bye.